Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be throwing on 1999 Ford Cobra wheels onto my 2010 Ford Ranger. Again, codename Randy. It is my daily driver 2010 Ford Ranger. On the factory wheels, they were like steel, they were 15 inches, and I'm like, from the BRZ with Sylvie, I'm like, it's only right to put a little bit of bigger diameter rim. I know the tires on the Ranger was a little bit like all wasted out and everything, so I was like, let me find some with some decent tires. And I found some on Facebook Marketplace, again coming from a 1999 a Ford Mustang that's a Cobra. I'm not really familiar with like the American trim levels, but all I understand is that this one came off of a Ford Mustang Cobra. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the wheels. So here they are. These are the Cobra wheels that I was talking about. I think these are 17x8 with a positive 30 offset. If someone knows about these wheels, put it in the comments. Let me know what my offset is. But from what I understand, these should fit the Ranger just fine. They are a little bit smaller in diameter on the tire size. I think these are going to be, where is it? So they are 15 by 45, of course, with a diameter of 17. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it on Randy and see how he sits. All right, change of plan. So Randy did not want to accept the front wheels. So with the Ranger, you do have this like hub that has like, I don't know what this is. I think the bearing sits in here. But for whatever reason, this is like sticking all the way out. So when you go to put on the wheel, this is like hitting on kind of like the hub of the wheel. So in order for us to use these wheels, we have to get a spacer. I want to say a 3/8 spacer, but I'm doing more research on the Rangers because I'm new to this platform, and see what spacer we're gonna need. So yeah, if you can see here, this is a huge hole so that little, I guess, spindle hub can go through, and then this guy is a small ring. Like, it did clear from the back, as you can see. This is big, but it like started topping off right here at this little rim. But in the meantime, let me kind of introduce you to Randy. I know that I kind of breezed by the whole install with the wheels and all that good stuff, but this is my 2010 Ford Ranger. It is my new daily. Sylvie is still here. I didn't sell Sylvie, so don't even worry about that. The Ranger is gonna need some like love and care. You have like a little bit of damage here to the bumper. This fender is like kind of coming out, and whoever had this before like didn't know how to drive. As you can see, kind of pushed this whole door in. Yeah, like the interior, it's a little rough. Like, I did have that first video of me cleaning it, yeah, I mean, it was like all thrown up here. I haven't got a chance to clean the floorboards, but I will clean those floorboards. The bed is not in bad shape. It does need bed liner, but other than that, it looks great. As you can see, I did have a rear bumper that I got from the junkyard today, because this rear bumper looks like somebody just kicked it in. So we're gonna be replacing that. Looks like I need a new tail light right here. You have a little bit of scratching on the paint, a little scratch right there on the side. But other than that, she runs great. There is some tune-up that I need to do. I need to do like spark plugs, air filter, oil, fuel injectors, not fuel injectors, but fuel filter, just to make sure that, you know, the Ranger's reliable for me. Because like I said, I'm going to be replacing it with Sylvie as my daily driver, because I've been putting on so many miles on Sylvie. So like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do to Randy to get him all ready for daily driving. I haven't even got plates for him yet. I haven't gotten emissions because I want to make sure that everything is up to par to what I drive, because I don't want to be driving something, you know, with a messed up bumper and, you know, this front bumper hanging off and this damage here on the side, because everybody's like, Sergio, you don't know how to drive. Like, even small things like this annoy me, like all this like ripped up seal. So like I mentioned, today I did go to the junkyard. I got that rear bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on in this video to kind of compensate for the wheel install. But then, like, if you even look at the rear wheels, I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, I do need to get tires with a bigger sidewall, but for right now, I think this should be fine for me to drive on. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on that rear bumper. Yeah, but other than that, I also want to replace this third brake light with one that has map lights. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that today, but we'll see what we do. We're gonna go ahead and start by replacing this bumper. All right, so we went ahead and take off the rear bumper. As you can see, we have to repair this cable. It is one of the license plate lights, so this thing, I guess, broke off when it got into that accident in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can solder the cables back on. I know from the junkyard I did like cut it from here and, you know, from there, but I just want to go ahead and try to see if I can solder it there and then put the bumper back on. All right, it's getting a little late here. Made sure that the lights are working by testing them, putting the two wires together. I went ahead and replaced this one because I noticed my old one didn't even want to disconnect from, you know, the connector. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and just replace that, since I have the replacement connector from the junkyard. So I'm going to go ahead and solder these wires, put electrical tape, and then put on the sheeting and then throw on the bumper. All right, guys, there you have it. Rear bumper is installed. Everything's good. Lights are wired up and they're working, so that's great. All right, guys, so I'm wiring up the cargo lights. Just kind of give you guys some insight if you're moving from a third brake light to a third brake light and those cargo lights for the bed. What you're gonna want to do is, when you grab one from the junkyard, you're gonna have a 3-pin connector here. You're gonna have to cut off this red and black one, whatever one is not in your original wiring harness. So you see, like, these two are there, these two are there, but not this one. You're gonna cut that and basically splice a wire into your dome light switch. So you see there, that is the dome light. All I did was put a tap, kind of like a T-tap, right there into that wire, and it's powering up this. And then if I connect the harness, it should provide it with a ground.